Hello everyone, and welcome back to Turkish series stars. I'm thrilled you're here, because today we're diving into the closely guarded style and beauty playbook of a couple who always seem effortlessly flawless, Çağatay Ulusoy and Hazal Kaya. If you've ever wondered how Hazal's complexion remains luminous through long shoot days, how her hair keeps that soft, glossy swing, and how she and Çağatay coordinate looks that feel elegant without ever trying too hard, then settle in. Because we're pulling back the curtain on all the little decisions that create their unmistakable presence. Before we get carried away, make sure you're subscribed and notifications are on so you don't miss any of our deep dives into the fashion and beauty rituals of your favorites. Now, let's start unraveling how this couple turns consistency into charisma. When people talk about Hazal, they usually start with her warmth and that easy, magnetic smile. But what really sets her apart is the discipline beneath the charm. Carefully chosen fabrics, silhouettes that know her body as well as she does, and a devotion to subtle polish that never shouts, only whispers. And then there's Çağatay, who complements her with sharp tailoring, a clean grooming aesthetic, and that quiet confidence that makes even a simple tee feel like a statement. Together, they're a study in harmony, each one elevating the other without losing what makes them singular. Let's begin with fashion. Hazal has an instinct for pairing pieces in a way that feels modern and refined, and still unmistakably her. One day it's a floor-skimming gown that glides under the lights, the next it's denim with a blazer so well cut it may as well be sculpted. The thread through all of it is versatility. She lives in the space where comfort and sophistication overlap. She's never boxed into a single identity because she knows her tools fit, fabric, and finish well enough to shape any mood. Accessories are where her quiet choices become transformative. She treats bags and jewelry as the architecture of a look, refining the silhouette until everything sits just right. You'll catch her with a structured handbag that instantly straightens the posture of an outfit, or a crossbody on more active days that still reads polished because of its shape and hardware. The magic is that she's not obsessed with logos. She's loyal to design. As for jewelry, she gravitates toward delicate pieces, often gold, that glow against her skin without ever overpowering the rest. A single chain that catches the light, a pair of slim drop earrings, or one sculptural ring can shift an entire outfit from casual to intentional. She's also brilliant with proportions. Hazal understands how a fitted waist can lengthen the leg line, how a fluid skirt can move like a breeze, and how a cropped blazer can balance volumes without sacrificing ease. She's unafraid of two-piece sets. A tailored blazer with matching trousers is her foolproof equation, equally at home with a silk camisole or a crisp white tee. The fabrics she reaches for reveal the secret: silk that drapes like water, linen that breathes and softens, fine wool that holds shape while staying light. Her tailoring is precise but never stiff, and that's why even her simple looks read expensive: good materials, thoughtful cuts, and a perfect fit. Color is another arena where Hazal quietly excels. Neutrals, ivory, black, taupe, charcoal, form the base of her wardrobe, giving her flexibility and elegance. But she knows when to bring in a jolt of color: a berry lip against a slate suit, a pastel dress that picks up the glow in her complexion, a floral print that feels airy instead of loud. The secret? She respects her undertones. She favors shades that amplify her natural warmth, and when she experiments with prints, she keeps the palette cohesive so the pattern adds movement, not noise. Now let's talk beauty, because this is where Hazal and Çağatay's behind-the-scenes discipline truly lives. Hazal's skin looks camera-ready even without makeup because she treats it like a long-term commitment. Hydration is non-negotiable, inside and out. She's mindful about water intake, and she leans on moisturizers that keep her skin supple across long days and late nights. Think textures that melt in, with ingredients like hyaluronic acid and glycerin to draw in moisture, and gentle plant oils to seal it without any heavy film. Sunscreen is her armor, not an afterthought. She wears it whether skies are sunny or muted, because she knows it's the simplest, smartest defense against dullness and uneven tone. Cleansing is another corner she never cuts. At the end of a day under makeup and lights, she relies on a two-step cleanse. First with a balm or oil to dissolve everything, then a water-based cleanser to sweep away residue. That leaves skin ready for treatment, vitamin C in the morning to brighten and shield against environmental stress, and in the evening, soothing helpers like niacinamide to keep texture refined and calm. Exfoliation stays gentle and strategic. She's not chasing instant results, she's protecting the barrier. A light chemical exfoliant, used judiciously, keeps her glow consistent instead of volatile. Her makeup philosophy is minimalism with intention. On days off, she favors a skin tint or sheer foundation that evens without masking, a touch of concealer where needed, a soft blush in pink or peach to bring back life, and mascara that defines without clumping. Nothing is heavy, everything is breathable. For premieres or big events, she dials it up while preserving that natural essence. A fine flick of liner that lifts the eyes, shadows in earthy tones to add depth without veering theatrical, and lips that shift with the mood, nude when the outfit is bold, soft pink for romance, and a bright red when she wants the energy high and cinematic. Her looks are executed with precision, whether by trusted artists or her own practiced hands, and that's why the effect is never accidental. Hair, for Hazal, is a signature that adapts. You'll see it glossy and straight one week, soft and wavy the next, and pulled into a neat updo when the neckline calls for it. The secret is simple care done consistently, quality shampoos and conditioners tailored to what her hair needs in the moment, weekly masks for nourishment, and a watchful approach to heat. She minimizes high temperatures and never goes near a hot tool without protection. The result is movement. Hair that reflects light, holds shape, and still looks like hair, not a helmet. Now, let's bring Çağatay into frame, because the harmony you see when they appear together isn't a fluke, it's strategy colored by chemistry. He has a way of pairing understated pieces that feel impossibly sharp. A navy suit with an impeccable silhouette, a white shirt that sits on the shoulder just right, a leather jacket that's broken in but not beaten up, his choices are measured. He leans on classic palettes, often neutrals and deep tones, so he can calibrate to Hazal's outfit in a heartbeat. If she's in a print, he picks up a color from it through a tie or pocket square. If she's in pastels, he anchors it with charcoal or ink. Accessories are strategic. A timepiece that whispers rather than shouts, a belt with clean hardware, shoes that are polished but never flashy. Together, they look curated, not coordinated. His grooming mirrors Hazal's approach. Clean, consistent, and protective. He's meticulous about cleansing and hydration, and yes, sunscreen is part of his daily ritual. If he's wearing a beard, he keeps it conditioned with lightweight oils and trims that follow his natural angles. If he's clean-shaven, the finish is smooth without redness because he respects technique and recovery. His hair is styled with restraint, enough hold to keep shape, enough flexibility to move. Fragrance, for both of them, is subtle and intimate, the kind of scent you catch in a hug rather than across a room. What's striking is how much of their polish comes from lifestyle habits you'll never see in a paparazzi shot. They prioritize sleep before big events, keep sugar and salt modest in the days leading up to premieres to avoid puffiness, and hydrate well enough that makeup becomes enhancement, not camouflage. They share little rituals. Sheet masks on quiet evenings, a gentle facial massage before makeup, herbal tea instead of a late coffee, to support calm skin and calm energy. Even their workouts are chosen with care, activity that makes them feel strong and steady, not depleted. When they're off duty, their style relaxes without unraveling. Hazal might reach for a soft knit, straight-leg jeans, and white sneakers, and then add a headband or fine chain to finish it. A crossbody bag keeps things easy while the structure keeps it chic. Meanwhile, Çağatay will be in a well-cut tee or polo, lightweight trousers or dark denim, and a jacket that can head anywhere, a bomber, a minimal trench, a cardigan with clean lines. They're proof that simplicity isn't boring when the basics are impeccable. And here's a detail that explains why their looks always land: tailoring. They hem, tuck, and adjust until garments serve them. Sleeves end where they should, waistlines sit where they flatter, and shoulders never droop or strain. It's not about changing their bodies, it's about making clothes meet them where they naturally are. That's why even a reasonably priced piece reads premium. The fit is doing as much heavy lifting as the fabric. If you're wondering about their red carpet formula, it's this: contrast with cohesion. Hazal chooses a silhouette that celebrates her lines. Maybe a column dress that schemes, maybe a flowing number with controlled volume, and then keeps accessories focused. When she opts for vivid color, lips often go neutral. When the dress whispers, the lip can sing. Hair is chosen for balance, sleek if the dress blooms, waves if the dress is pared back, and an updo when the neckline deserves the spotlight. Next to her, Çağatay sharpens the frame. A suit that honors proportions, a tie when the mood calls for formality, open collar when the look benefits from ease, and shoes that complete the silhouette instead of distracting from it. The real secret, though, is patience. None of this is hurried, all of it is considered. They invest in skin so makeup can be light. They invest in basics so casual looks have structure. They invest in rest so eyes brighten and posture lifts. They've learned to trust textures and tones that love them back. And they've built a shared style language, how to echo each other without copying, that makes every joint appearance feel like a story you want to follow. To bring it all together, Hazal's style thrives on versatility, subtle accessories that refine, silhouettes that respect her shape, and fabrics that drape with intention. Her color choices embrace neutrals while making room for a spark when it counts. Her beauty routine is anchored by hydration, faithful SPF, a thorough cleanse, brightening antioxidants, calming niacinamide, and gentle exfoliation. Makeup highlights rather than hides, and her hair remains at its best because she protects it as carefully as she styles it. On his side, Çağatay keeps his wardrobe timeless and his grooming meticulous, using tailoring and small, decisive details to build presence. And as a pair, they convert discipline into allure. So tell me in the comments. Which of Hazal and Çağatay's quiet strategies surprised you the most? Do you already follow any of their habits? Maybe that daily SPF, that two-step cleanse, or the way they let tailoring do the talking? If you loved this breakdown and want more couple-focused deep dives, don't forget to like, share, and of course subscribe to Turkish series stars so you never miss what's next. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until the next video, keep taking care of your skin, choose fabrics that love you, and remember, consistency makes everything glow.